First, you said, tell us where you're seeing AI used in your industry. And then you asked, where is it adding tangible value? So as an investor, everyone is putting AI at the end of their website. Everyone is saying that they're using AI. A lot of FOMO, fear of missing out across industries in biopharma at every stage of discovery, development, and commercialization. So we're seeing a lot of usage in discovery, scanning the scientific literature for evidence that a drug might work on a specific target or a specific disease. We're seeing a lot of work in, and it's very important to understand and realize that you can't just type in to ChatGPT, tell me if this drug is going to work on this mechanism for Parkinson's disease. The human biology is so complicated. It has redundancies, it has connections, it has protections, it has upstream, it has downstream, and drugs have on-target effects, off-target effects. Some targets are not even druggable, meaning the drug can't get into the cell that it needs to have the impact that the researcher thinks it might have. And so we really haven't seen much success to date or identifying new targets and new mechanisms using AI. We are seeing a lot of success using AI for some of the clerical work, running clinical trials, running clinical trial feasibility, making sure clinical trials are running on time. We just held, Royalty Pharma just held a joint symposium with Mount Sinai, where we had an afternoon learning about AI and how nurses are using AI to better understand patients before they go into their rooms at the hospitals, how doctors are using AI to write those notes that you receive. And we had a big discussion as to whether having an AI as your doctor is something for commercial insurance, also known as rich people, or Medicare insurance, known as elderly people, or Medicaid patients, also known as disadvantaged people. So we are seeing AI run in every aspect of biopharma, some successful, some not successful. But in the end, we're not really seeing AI reduce the time in clinical studies, in preclinical activities, or in the effort needed to get a drug to market. And we still see a lot of drugs, even when AI is involved, look great preclinically in animal models, fail when they get to humans. And I think that's the major opportunity. It's still going to take 10 years to bring a drug into the clinic. It's still going to take 12 years to bring a drug to commercialization. But how can we use this vast information, this new way of going through scientific literature and patient data and EMR data, like Wade, some of the work you do in mapping and creating graphs of how diseases and drugs and ligands and proteins all interact together? How can we use that to improve the probability of success from moving from preclinical to clinic, so that when you run that phase 2, when you run that phase 3, the probability of success is a lot higher than the, say, 10% it is now. And we see a lot more investment into new and novel medicines with a higher conviction that, and not conviction based on, I think this is going to work, but actual data, actual simulations, actual computational methods that show why this drug would work and why the phase 3 trial should be successful, and why when it gets into the general population, it'll help patients that so desperately need that medicine.